Suzanne Hawes, President of the Columbia University Presbyterian Hospital School of Nursing Alumni Association, and I'm delighted that we could all be here together. And my colleague, Don Boyd, the President of Columbia University School of Nursing Alumni Association. Thank you, Dean Berkowitz, Don Boyd, the board of CUPHSONAA, Jennifer Smith, Reva Feinstein, her very efficient staff in the Office of Development and Alumni Affairs, and Denise Ewing for promoting and arranging today's celebration. We have long awaited this day to be reunited with the school that gave us so much. It's humbling to think that 120 years ago this month, Anna C. Maxwell was greeting her first class of nursing students at the Presbyterian Hospital School of Nursing. Today, there are over 11,000 graduates throughout the world in many different walks of life. And we come together not only to celebrate our friendship, but give thanks for the contribution that this school has made to us and to society. Each of us, as I said, has taken a different path in our lives. But the knowledge and skills that have enabled us to contribute has been of personal as well as societal value. How can one calculate the number of hours given by our alumni to uphold and sustain the health and well-being of our society? The national debt, or Apple computers numerically, may be our only competitors. Much has changed since we accepted our diplomas and degrees, as you will see in touring the physical plant and noting the life of the institution and surrounding Washington Heights. What remains the same, however, are the students, the faculty, and graduates that have always been recognized for clinical competence in whatever setting they chose to practice. For the Most High cometh healing. We come today to give an outward expression of our affection and appreciation to Presbyterian Hospital and Columbia University. Today is also a day of bon ami. I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoy having you.
Good morning, fellow alumni. On behalf of the Columbia University School of Nursing Alumni Association, as your president, I welcome everyone to our joint reunion 2012. Today has been a long time planning that began with the idea of holding one joint reunion where all of the school's alumni could gather to celebrate our time at Columbia, as well as the school's rich history, as Sue had mentioned. I'm so happy to be here with all of you today and look forward to all that the day will bring us. Today could not have happened without the partnership that began when Sue Hawes and I met many moons ago for breakfast in Midtown Manhattan. Our agenda was very simple at the time. We just wanted to meet and get to know one another, and everything else was off the table. I remember saying how certain I was that we would look back at this one day and laugh about any reservations that either of us had had prior to meeting. From the moment that Sue and I met that day, I was certain that our friendship would grow and that we had nothing to worry about. Sue, thank you for meeting me that day and for being a friend. It has been a wonderful experience getting to know you and to work with you throughout this past year, so thank you. This brings me to our reunion planning committee, without whom we could not have gotten to today. I'd like to acknowledge them if I may. Sue Hawes, Joan Arnold, Sandy Johansson, Denise Ewing, Angela Duff, Maria Magliacano, Olga Brown Vanderpool, Reva Feinstein, and Sarah Manraga. Would you all please stand to be recognized? This planning committee has worked tirelessly on every aspect of reunion, and thank you all to all the volunteers who have helped us as well. It's been a wonderful journey that culminates today as we celebrate here together. Thank you all very much for all of your hard work, and thank you all for coming here today. I would like to recognize the class of 1957 and 1977 for their turnout this year. Would you all please rise or raise a hand to be recognized? I would also like to recognize the class of 1962 celebrating the 50th. Would you all please rise or raise a hand to be recognized? That's a wonderful turnout. As you may see in your reunion program, the day is typically full with an exciting mix of educational and fun agenda items. We will hear from our Dean, Dr. Bobby Berkowitz, honor our distinguished alumni award winners, J. Margaret Ada Much, class of 1936, and Memoriam Award, and Dr. Janice Islar, class of 2006, my classmate. We'll hear from our keynote speaker, Dr. Suzanne Bakken, recognized scholarship award recipients, and then at noon, you will have an opportunity to either take a student-led tour through the hospital and the school, or participate in the respective association board meetings, and we'll give you that information in just a little bit. We will visit with one another during lunch and enjoy a few fun awards before we hear from our panelists of faculty and students sharing their perspectives on the school through their eyes of their respective specialties. Our day of celebration will conclude at the Georgian Building just across 168th Street. I hope so many of you will be able to join us there. We'll be able to visit with one another, tour the school, see our simulation lab, enjoy your refreshments and libation with fellow alum, and view the video of the class of 1962 on the second floor in the Student Nurses Lounge. So I really hope that many of you will be able to join us there. At this time, I would like to introduce Marty Romney. Martha Cohen Romney from the class of 1981. She is the Columbia University Alumni Association representative and will tell us about the university-wide Alumni Association activities and opportunities. Thank you.